guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I last posted, but it's been Ramadan. No, that's just an excuse, but yeah, I'm back again with an interesting video. And in today's video I want to tell you if you are new to Gulf, if you're new or you're back home and you're planning to come, if you're planning to come to Gulf, maybe you are waiting for your ticket, or you've already booked your ticket and you're on your way. Yeah, this video is for you. I'm going to tell you how to adapt to life in Gulf. Yeah, so let's get started. Yeah, you've booked your ticket, you've come through whichever airplane you used, and you are in the country where you are going. You've arrived. Now, when you arrive in the airport, first things first, right? When you arrive in the airport, you will not be allowed to leave the airport. Yeah, because basically, if it's your first time, in that country, you will not be allowed to leave the airport. So those airport officials or whichever, they will, after you've picked your bags and everything, they will take your passports. They will take your passport and your visa. Yeah, they will take your passport, and you will be taken to a room where you will wait until your agent or your employer comes and picks you. Because if you leave, you will get lost. Where will you go anyway? So you will wait until they come for you. You will be put in a room and you will wait until they come for you. Now, when they come for you, how long it takes, I can't tell, because it depends. It depends on the coordination between your employer and your two agents, the agent back home and the agent in the country you're going to work. It depends on their coordination. Yeah, so it can take hours. You can be picked immediately you arrive, because obviously they booked your ticket, so they know the time you're arriving. So you can be picked immediately, or you can be picked after hours or days. It depends, but the airport officials, they will take care of you until you are picked up. Yeah, so you will be picked. You will go to, if it's the agent, he will take you wherever. If it's your employer, he will take you to his house, or now to your place of work. Now, the moment you arrive, make sure you rest. You can be picked immediately. Maybe you arrive in the morning, you're picked immediately, you go to the house immediately, you're told to change and start working. Yeah, it can happen, but I would advise, don't accept. Not don't accept, I would advise, just tell them that, politely, just tell them you're so tired, you need to take a shower and rest. Even if it's 2 hours, you rest and then you can start working. If you came in the evening, you can tell them you want to rest, and you will start working the next day. Just politely. Let me tell you, the standards you raise for yourself will depend or will determine how you will be treated. So the moment you tell them that you want to rest, you will start work the following day. They will not refuse unless they are not humans. There are people who will refuse, yeah, but if they will accept, sure, they will accept. But the moment you tell them that, it sticks in their mind that at least you are sharp and you know your rights. Yeah, like I've told you, the standards you set for yourself determines how you will be treated. Yeah, so you will go rest, you will wake up the next day, and you'll start working. Now when you start working, it's you will be trained, because how we do things back home is totally different from how they do things here. So you will, obviously they know you are new, you don't know anything, you don't know where to start, you don't know how to do it. So they will teach you. Maybe you will find the person you are replacing is still there to teach you, to train you. So you'll be trained, and just follow instructions. Try to observe. You're going to be there for 2 years, right? That is like 800 days approximately, right? And you want that time to be smooth, at least livable. Like you can live those days peacefully, and unataka kumaliza mwendo salama, si ndio? You want to finish that journey of 2 years. You want to finish it peacefully and in one piece. So you have to observe. Just keep calm, observe the people, observe how they do things, observe. If there is something you don't agree to, or there is something that you see like, can I live with this for 2 years, just talk politely. Just tell them that this and this I don't accept. And also, I hope your agents will tell you what to expect. Okay, they will show you your contract. They don't. I don't know if they do, but there is a contract. Which states everything, and if everybody follows the contract, then you're good to go. Now, the moment you enter that house, ask for internet connection. I'm telling you, it's in the contract that you should have a phone and internet connection. Yeah, it's in the contract. So don't accept to stay without a phone, because if you accept to stay without a phone, can you imagine 2 years without communicating to your people? Okay, maybe you will be taken maybe once a week or twice a month to communicate, to call maybe your family and what, but it's not enough. It's not like when you have a phone to talk every day. It's not the same. So it's not enough. Insist on having, tell them even if your agent didn't tell you, tell them that your agent told you that you should have a phone. Okay, if you didn't come with a phone, it's not everywhere they will buy you a phone. No, it's not everywhere they will buy you a phone. So you'll have maybe to wait for 1 month until you have you get your salary and you can buy a phone, or maybe they can buy you a phone. Some people buy, some people don't. So you I don't know, but whichever, even if you have to wait, no problem, but make sure you have that phone and you have internet connection. If you are there at home, you have a phone, come with it saves you. Come with it. When you are alive, tell them to give you internet connection. They will give you. There is Wi-Fi everywhere. There is Wi-Fi. You will be connected, and if they say you cannot use a phone, that's a red flag. Like a red flag. That's one, because you should. Who doesn't use a phone in this day and age? That's a very red flag. And you should just say, no, my agent told me that I should have a phone because it's there in the contract and they know it. The reason they say that you should not have it is just to kukupima bangira. I don't know what it's called in English, like to see your intellectual capacity. Because who doesn't use a phone in this day and age? If a 5-year-old kid has a phone, how about you? So it's very important. It's very important even for your own mental health, because you are here alone. You are homesick and everything, but when you talk to your people back home, you talk to friends, you feel at least. Yeah, you feel at least. But if you don't have a phone, it's unbearable. I'm telling you, it's unbearable. And even if you think you can, I'm telling you, you cannot. So don't accept. Also, in the phone, instead that point, when you have that phone, and you can still keep your WhatsApp if you had. If you didn't have WhatsApp, you can tell somebody who is back home to give you their line. You download WhatsApp and they send you the code. And you install WhatsApp, right? If you had your line, if you had your WhatsApp and you have Wi-Fi, okay. But if you want to buy, like for example, a Lebanese SIM card, I don't know why you would need it. You wouldn't need it if you have Wi-Fi, because you can call on WhatsApp, right? But you can't even put credit on the SIM card to call back home. It's expensive, and even to maintain that SIM card is expensive, because you have to pay for that SIM card every month. It's not like home where every month, where like if you put credits it's okay, if you don't put credits it's okay. No, here you have to pay for that SIM card every month. If you don't pay for it, it expires. It's sold out, like immediately. Not immediately, they send you a message, but after a few days it's sold out. So you have to pay for it, and unless your boss wants to pay for it, if you have WhatsApp, I don't see the need of it, unless your boss will pay for it, or if you are living in a place where there is no internet. But it's still expensive, but if you are okay with it, well and good. But I can tell you, it's not necessary. If you have Wi-Fi, it's not necessary to spend on a SIM card. Yeah, you can get one from home. You download WhatsApp and you're good to go. And you have Facebook and Instagram and everything. No, you can't have Instagram without a SIM card. I don't know, I don't remember. But if you have a Kenyan WhatsApp or from your country, you don't need for here. You don't really need it. Yeah. Now the next thing, it's working. You came to work, right? So you will work, and whichever places are different. I can't tell you will do this work, you will do this work. No, every place is very, very, very different. But what I would like to tell you is the time you are told to wake up and the time you are told to go to sleep. There are places where even if you finish your work, you can't go to your room. Yeah, you will find, if you find that place, just know you are not alone. There are people out there going through the same, until it's time to go to bed. Maybe you will be told to wake up at 7 and go to bed at 9. Whichever time, I'm just giving an example. But the time, make sure that the time you are told to wake up, between the time you are told to go to bed and the time you are told to wake up, it's 8 hours.